Woo!
What an exciting turn.
Yeah, it's picking up Rook for me just fine. I don't know what's going on for you.
Yeah, it just picked it up for me. It was just took a minute, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes it can be a little...
Sometimes it's...
Yeah.
Gonna tap 3 or cultivate.
Upon cast, you take 6 damage from Ruakthar.
That's not gonna get old fast.
Oh, you have so much health though. Still.
Island comes untapped. Island goes to my hand. Play Island. Actually, you know what, Josh? Hate to be the party pooper here, but I don't want to take this much life for what I'm about to do, so I'm going to Beast Within Ruakthar.
Alright, take 6 damage upon cast.
Yep. And you get a 3/3 Beastie. Then we're going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keeping 2 blue untapped. We're going to play Coitus Spike, and we're going to equip him to Stuffy Doll. So Stuffy Doll now has Death Touch, and whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses half of his or her life rounded up. That second part's not relevant to Stuffy Doll, unfortunately. Yeah. And at that, we're going to pass.
Right, untap. On stuff.
I got a little 0/1 with Death Touch. Fear me and my ability to poke you.
Right, I'll throw down a forest. Indestructible is just damage, right?
If you can trample over, yeah. You can also exile them if you have that capability.
Destroy abilities.
Destroy abilities don't work.
Right. I thought so.
Yeah. Let's exile, sacrifice, or reduce its power to 0.
Mm-hmm.
Or toughness to 0, excuse me.
Where'd you get that play mat from, Ezra? Looks cool.
It's funny you ask. It is. It was a gift from a friend. It is the cover of my favorite book.
Oh, that's super cool.
Way of Kings?
Sure is, baby.
Nice.
Oh, it's glory.
Cool.
Did you know I've actually never read a Brandon Sanderson book?
You really need to fix that, Josh. I gotta know what you're doing.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How did you know that was Way of Kings' cover?
The secretary at my work, she's obsessed with his books.
As she should be.
Vastwood
Because they're
Surge.
obsessive.
What does that do?
And take 2 counters off of Verazol to cast it again. So I search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. If this spell was kicked, put 2 +1/+1 counters on each creature I control.
Oh, so we're just getting a lot of land. Noted.
And 2 +1/+1 counters on all my creatures twice.
Oh, fancy.
Because Verazol copies it. So can I have the stack where these drakes come in before I have the counters?
I don't see why not.
Yeah. Yes, you can, because you can order the... If they all trigger at the same... Wait, is it upon cast?
Yes.
If it's upon cast, then no. Because they will... It'll go onto the stack. They will... Well, actually, yeah. Because upon cast, that'll trigger. On cast, it'll trigger. They'll resolve, and then your casted spells will resolve. So yes, it would happen regardless.
Okay, so these are my 4 drakes that can't attack this turn. These are my 4 that can.
Cool.
I will put 4 basic land cards tapped onto the battlefield. We'll go with a forest, 1, island, 2, forest, 3, forest, 4.
Lovely.
I shuffle, and then all of my creatures get 4 +1/+1 counters.
Nasty. The Drake army is assembling.
I like that.
You know, I'm glad I picked that one up instead of my, I thought it was a mistake not to cast, or not to bring back, my Everflowing Chalice, but I don't think it was.
Okay. You got me a little scared over there, Chase.
All the shuffling. Okay. So, everything's big. Bigger. Verazol is at 36. Then all of my drakes are 6/6
Mm-hmm.
at this point. Who do I swing at? I gotta swing everything. What are your planeswalkers at, Josh?
9 and 5.
9 and 5?
Actually, that's probably a good idea to lower those for your sake mainly, but this the world's sake.
I will. Ooh.
Well, Chase, let's talk for a second.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. I have nothing in my hand to help you against Mick.
So what he's saying is he's dead weight.
No, what I'm also saying is, but if you leave Lord Windgrace alive, I do have 2 lands in my hand that I could convert into card draw to maybe help you with Mick.
Okay.
I mean, I think if you're killing anyone, well, actually, I don't know. Josh does have a board state. How many cards in hand do you both have, Josh and Mick?
4.
I have 4. But Stuffy
Chase-
Doll can lower your life total in half, so you're probably going to want help no matter what.
No, Stuffy Doll is only targets me. I think it's dead now. All it does is just block.
It's a 0/1, but the thing is, it can't. That's if it can deal combat damage, and for that, I would need to raise its attack above 0, which I don't believe I have cards for that.
Right.
What's that spike do, then?
Oh, when a quick creature deals combat damage to a player, half their life rounded up.
Right. It also gave it death touch too, didn't it?
Yep, that was
Yeah,
the main point. I wanted
Yeah.
something a little bit more scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's still 0/1, so.
Okay, Josh. So, Brennan 6 is at 9 or Windgrace is?
Brennan 6 is at 5.
Okay.
Grace is at 9.
Okay. If I let Windgrace live, you're gonna draw cards, right? If you don't use those cards
Correct.
to mess with my board state, I'll let him live.
Yeah, it's fair.
So that includes like board wipes and everything.
Yep.
What's the name of the game?
Fair
then,
political
Chase?
deal to me.
Ooh.
You might want to start swinging Drakes in your commander.
Yeah, but I am gonna have to swing at you with Verazol, Josh, just because I gotta get rid of some of your chump blockers there.
That's fine.
Cool. So I'll swing at Josh with Verazol, and then I will swing all my Drakes that can swing this turn at Mick.
My bad.
So that's
Do they fly?
they do
They
fly.
Ooh, okay. How much?
6, 12, 18, 24 damage, Mick, and then Josh, you have 36 coming at you.
So I'm going to chump it with my 3/3 Beast.
And then I will pass turn.
Alright, at your end step, because a creature died, I will draw a card. Alright, I'm going to +2 Windgrace up to 11. I'm going to discard Mountain Valley, draw 2 cards. I will then +1 Renin 6 to return a forest to my hand. I will then play a Firelit Thicket for my land for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For Deadbridge Chant.
What does that do?
When it enters the battlefield, put the top 10 cards of my library into the graveyard, and then at the beginning of my upkeep, choose a card at random in the graveyard. If it's a creature card, put it onto the battlefield, otherwise it goes into my hand.
Yeah, scary. We're going to counter that, and you get 2 treasure tokens instead.
That's actually scarier for you to do. I will take it, though.
Interesting.
And I will pass turn.
Okay.
Well, actually, sorry. I'll untap 1 and cast Finhorned Elves, and then I'll pass turn.
Okay. Then for the turn.
Alright, Chase. Upheld my deal.
You did. Could you have messed with my board state with anything you drew?
With anything I drew?
Yeah.
Not your direct board state, no, but I could have hurt you pretty bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shanna.
Ooh. Okay.
Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Add Dark Card Valkyrie, Flying, Vigilance. When target creature taps. When target creature other than this card dies, this turn return it to the battlefield under your control.
It's not target
Okay.
creature that you control. It's just target creature dies.
Precisely.
Returns battlefield under your control. Yeah, I was just stressing that so everyone realizes he can in fact steal your cards if they die.
Yes.
Yep. Tasty card.
Very.
Proceed and step pass.
Proceed and step pass. Okay. Ooh, okay. Have all the things now. Was that at 16, not 17, right? I think that rolled over.
Turn short.
Draw a card. Put on a forest. So much mana now. This is so different from the start of the game. Okay. Mick has a flyer now. I don't like that. Does it matter?
That's it.
It might not. Because I'm going to do some nasty stuff here. Potentially.
Oh no.
Potentially.
Gonna mess us both up.
Yeah. Probably.
If I can,
Well,
you've got
Mick, I
that
think
3
we see
untapped
the-
blue that I don't like.
I do.
I think we have our work cut out for us, Mick.
No, it became a me and you deal, huh? 2 turns ago, it was a you and Chase deal.
How many cards are in your hand, Mick?
2.
Okay, I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4,
Oh
6.
jeez. Taps 1, Allosaurus Shepherd, proceeds to destroy. Allosaurus Shepherd is
This is
free
kind of
to
rude, but it's kind of funny.
Do it.
I'm gonna cast a Mold Shambler, kicked. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, destroy target non-creature permanent. And I'm gonna destroy
Okay.
2 of your islands, man.
Eel
And
bad.
then-
You
yeah,
have 2
that-
Shamblers. And
that
copy
takes
that.
Verazol down to. There's the 14 there. There we go. He's at 34, just 34. I'm gonna move these guys over here because they can all attack now. I got 8 attacking drakes. I have 4 non-attacking drakes. 2 mold shamblers.
Wait, did you get
Now
4 more Drakes though?
I did get 4 more drakes because I cast a kick spell with mold shambler.
Now what?
Wait, are you casting those copies or not?
If you do copy that spell, you may choose new targets for the copy.
For a cast. Okay, so you actually wouldn't be getting 4 Drakes, you'd only be getting 2. Because it's whenever you cast a kicked spell. You're just copying it, you're not casting the copy.
Okay, so I'm at 2 here, and then for the last one, I would have only created 2.
Those would have been missed triggers on our part for not knowing the rule.
Yeah.
So you do get those.
Okay.
You get to keep
again,
them.
I'm
but
new to
in the
kicker.
future,
I don't know the rules either.
Oh, all good in the hood.
Well, it's just silly because Magic has things where it's like cast a copy or just copy, and then they all trigger differently on the stack, and it gets confusing.
They like
That's
their
true.
variations.
So can I buff my creatures with an instant after blockers are declared or not?
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. So then I'm gonna declare attackers.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to swing 4 of my drakes at Mick. And no. I'm gonna go 5 of my drakes at Mick and 3 at Josh.
And there are 4
Okay,
cores?
so I'm
They are 6/6.
And they become 6/6s.
With my where is it?
Oh, they
here?
were the 2/2 base, and you added 4/1/1 counters on top of it.
Right, with my Vastwood Surge, because I copied Vastwood Surge.
5 are coming at me.
Arizona. So yeah, 5 at Mick and 3 at Josh. And then what are your blockers?
I'm going to block one of them. 4 of them are going to get through for 24 unless you can buff them.
Well, I don't have any
Which
for
I will.
flying, so
So
I'm automatically
1,
going to go
2,
7. I do have 2 chump blockers.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to tap 7 to cast Strength of the Tajuru. It's a multi-kicker. Choose target creature, then choose another target creature for each time this spell was kicked. Put X +1/+1 counters on each of them, and I'm going to copy that with Verazol.
Okay.
So, I got to think about that.
Wait, so you may pay an additional 1.
So +5/+5, that's going to be a kicked spell, so Roost of Drakes will go off. That'll just give me 2 more Drakes. So I put 5 +1/+1 counters on. It was kicked 5 times, so I get to choose 5 creatures.
Yes. That gets X. And how much are you going to pump into X?
5 is what I put into X. And I'm
Okay.
going to choose these Drakes.
And how many times
So-
did you kick it? It has it has 2 different variables. It has multi-kicker and it has X that you can pump.
Oh,
mana
right.
into.
Okay. I read that wrong. 1 second here. Let me do math again. 1, 2.
I mean, if you beef up one of your birds, I die. So,
Right. 1,
for
3.
one of your drakes.
Might be able to take the win here.
That's what I'm trying to. I was trying to do math to for that. How much would I have to buff it up to kill you, Josh?
So if you just picked one of your drakes that were going to hit me for 7 more, I would die.
Which I can't do. I could only buff.
Well, how much mana do you have?
So I used 2 to cast just the base 2,
Right.
and then I have 4 mana that I can use for the multi-kicker and X.
All right. You don't have anything else? All right, because you decided to destroy two of my land with the Muldrifter. Okay.
Right.
So we have 4. So we can.
So I'm trying to kill you, Mick. Honestly, but I don't know if I can.
You won't be able to, even if you put all 4 of that into just it, and then.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Right.
That wouldn't work out. So.
But I think I'm gonna do 3 for X.
Okay.
I can buff one of my Drakes, and then multi-kick it once to target another. So 2 of my Drakes will get +3/+3 counters.
Because it's a kick spell, you can clone it, though, right?
Right, and then that clone will
target
put.
another. Wait, Chase. You could actually finish me off in 1 turn if you make X 4, and then you copy it with your commander and put it on another Drake.
But then
That's
I
attacking
can't because
You wouldn't be using the multi-kicker,
I
which
have
makes it a
to kick
non-multi-kicker
it
spell.
at least once to copy it.
Mhm.
Yeah. But with that
So
copied
choose
spell,
so
I get to
actually,
choose
guys,
2 more Drakes.
So you choose target creature. So if you do 2 green and then 4, you get it onto 1 creature. And then if you copy it with your commander, you get a free copy with X equaling 4 on another creature.
Which I can't do.
Why not?
He needs
I
to
have to
have the
kick
kicker
the spell to
at
copy it.
least once, and it costs 1 for that kicker.
No, you don't. You do not have to kick once to target 1 creature for free. You kick for every creature beyond the first target.
Right,
He
but to
wouldn't be paying into
copy
the
it
multi-kicker
with
cost.
Verazol, I have to kick it.
Oh, I see now. Okay, sorry.
Right.
Just took me a second. I was like, hang on.
No, it's
Right,
a
but
little
with
bit of
that,
a confusing card.
Since I kicked it once, yeah, this is a bit confusing. Since I kicked it once, I get to choose 2 creatures
Mhm.
to put 3 counters on each. And then I copied it, so I get to choose 2 more creatures to put an additional 3 counters on each.
Okay, so if you put 3 of them on 3 of the drakes you swung at me, I die.
Yes.
Correct.
Which is probably what you want to do.
I'm going to do, and then I'll put the other 3 on on 3 that get through to hit Mick.
Okay, so 24 plus 3, 27 minus. Okay, so I'm down to 6 life.
I believe so.
Hey, Mick, you're in the running, man.
I'm still alive.
And then, so 4 of my drakes have +3 counters on them.
Mhm.
This is getting really confusing with my drakes and their counters.
Can I go while you get that figured out?
6, 7, 8. Yes. We got 4 drakes up here that are 6/6s. We got 4 drakes that are here that are 2/2s, and we got 4 drakes here that are 9/9.
All right. I am dead.
Very
There
easy.
is nothing I can do to keep myself from dying this next turn, so I'll go ahead and pass, and you can run me over with your drakes.
Okay, GG. Drakes win.
Woo woo!
All right,